What is going on, guys? Winner Kills here. We are back with another post commentary duel video. This one is going up a little bit late. I apologize for that. Big announcement video went up today though, and if you didn't check it out, I recommend doing that. It will be annotated at the end of the video. You can also find a link to it in the description as well. But anyways, we got this Dinosaur Pure Dinos versus Invoked Mekk Knight. And the Invoked Mekk Knight build is featuring a small spellbook engine, but the majority of its focus is Mekk Knight. It's the same build that you saw in a previous match, and as you might have noticed, this is a pretty short match, and you'll see why. But anyways, getting things started here with a blue boy, blue boy into secrets into Grand Tower. One thing you could really say about the spellbook engine for Invoked is that it provides a back footing for added consistency. And what do I mean by that? Did not open up the greatest here in turn 1, as you can see by his first turn board ending just Grand Tower and one setback row, but he was able to dig through a couple of cards thanks to that spellbook engine, and next turn, if need be, could have the access to get an additional draw by returning either one of his returning the secrets in his grave or the knowledge via the effect of Grand Tower. The spellbook engine still proving after all these years still to be very, very good. One deck actually I wouldn't mind picking up again would just be pure spellbooks, as well as Photon Galaxy. And if you didn't catch the stream, we made a really good Photon Galaxy build. I think me and one viewer just like went one-on-one and built this really awesome Photon Galaxy build for Link format, and it actually works pretty well. So if you didn't catch that stream, you could probably go on my Twitch page and check out the VOD somewhere in the stream. But we saw the Fossil Dig, Oviraptor, and we saw the Miscellaneousaurus get ditched to the grave. That's going to prove to be a pretty big problem for the other player, because once that Miscellaneousaurus hits the grave via its discard effect, there's really not a whole lot you can do to disrupt your opponent's plays. Right now, still debating on what to add off of this Oviraptor. Went for the baby, went for the Duragon, the Kaiju, now going for Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, which is a really scary card in the grand scheme of things. That card is just something you do not want to mess around with. You want to make sure you have a backup plan for when that thing hits the board. We'll see Miscellaneousaurus get banished for one copy of that Jirac Aeolo, whatever you want to call him. Never really knew how to properly pronounce his name. He is a level 1 tuner, of course, and that is going to allow him to go into a Chambara, high-speed ride Chambara. Now, you've never seen this rarity of Chambara. Here it is. It's going to hit the board in just a moment. You've never seen this rarity before. Just waiting for the right moment. I didn't time it. There it is. You've never seen that rarity of Chambara before. The Google Pixel version of Chambara. Instead of, I felt it might be better just to use my phone and pull up a picture instead of using just a blank card. That way I at least remember what the card is. Or for those maybe listening with no audio, they're not super confused. But once Chambara attacks, he can attack again and gain an additional 300 damage. So it's 22, 25. Tries to Ghost Ogre there, but unfortunately, my man, you cannot Ghost Ogre in the damage step. So unfortunately, will not be able to go through with the Ghost Ogre. Yeah, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles, it gains 200 attack. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished speed right. Yeah, so it's not an effect that activates, and when it gains attack, it's in the damage step, so you wouldn't be able to Ghost Ogre it. I believe that is the correct way to rule that. With a set, Cosmic Cyclone, not a whole lot you can do there. That Cosmic Cyclone only going to do you more damage by inflicting that 1,000 life points onto yourself. Dino player getting to go first here in game 2. We're going to see Oviraptor hit the board, and the Lost World as well. And I think that is Psyframe Gamma. When your opponent activates a monster effect while you control no monsters, you can special this card from your hand and 1 driver from your deck or graveyard and negate the activation. You destroy that. But I believe for some other reason, and I went back and double checked, the reason being that Lost World is Chainlink 2 and Oviraptor being Chainlink 1, so Gamma will not be able to activate in response to Oviraptor, thus forcing it to put it back into his hand, which is a grade A unluckers if you ever saw one. Ash Blossom in hand right now. Not doing too much good, especially the way the chain links work there. Adding that miscellaneous source now, pitching that to the graveyard. Now really in trouble. Gonna use Oviraptor's effect to destroy his token, and then Lost World will trigger and destroy one from deck instead. But look at all of those side frame cards in hands. One too many hand traps, if you will, for our Invoked player. Things not turning out too well at all. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. Tomorrow's duel video, tomorrow's matchup should be a little bit longer. Be on the lookout for that. My latest Sekas came in the mail today. So happy to finally have those. Posted a picture on Twitter. If you're not following that, you should be. Same thing for Facebook as well. But there should be a video somewhere on the screen in a few seconds. Click that. Check out the announcement. Super excited about it. I hope you're just as excited. Anyways, Winter Kill signing out. We'll see you guys in the next one.